Hello, this is Lee Gerstmann, and I have a record review for you. Today, I'm not even going to use any notes. I'm just going to be talking, and that's because it's an album that I'm very familiar with. And I have to thank Justin Childers for suggesting it to me. The album is Steely Dan's Gaucho. The first Steely Dan album that I had ever bought was Pretzel Logic, and that's because my sister suggested it to me when it first came out. And so I thought, okay, since she said, hey, it's a really good album and I think you would like it. So from there on, I had gotten some of their other albums, and at that time, I was pretty much a completist. I tried to get all of the stuff of theirs that I could. So I had gotten Gaucho, and it may have been the last one that I had gotten from them. I'm not sure, but it definitely was one of the albums that I got from them. And just like the rest of their albums, I used to listen to it. I would kick back on my chair and drink beer. I was more into beer back then instead of hard alcohol. And I would listen to Steely Dan's Gaucho. And so anyway, I heard it again recently just for this review, and here are my findings. The first song, Babylon Sisters, that's like a really cool type of song that you might want to hear if you're going into a nightclub and you're wearing that tuxedo and fedora hat and you want to look really hot for the whores who are high class, high paying whores, and you just sit there with your long, thin cigarette and you smoke it and you listen to that song and you order Manhattans with Steely vodka and Perrier water. Anyway, that's the kind of cool vibe this song has, and it's one of my favorites. The next song, Hey 19, that reminds me of the Scholastic Rock series back in the 80s when the cartoons would come on and the kids would dance to the ABCs or the 1, 2, 3s. That's the kind of music that this reminded me of. Very entertaining song. And then Glamour Profession, that's one where if I wanted to just walk down the street and dance, ta, 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 the glamour profession. Ta, ta, ta. Hey buddy, how are you doing? Da, 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 da. Hey Patrick, how are you doing? Da, da, glamour profession. Hey Shirley, how's it going? Da, the glamour profession. You know, I could probably do that all day, and they wouldn't know what I was doing, but I would enjoy it. That's the way that song makes me feel and move. I really like it a lot. And then the song Gaucho. If there was a song that I would say might be slightly less to my total liking, it could be Gaucho. I kind of like it better now, but it kind of seemed a little bit slow-ish to me. Like maybe Black Cow from Asia would have been a better fit for that selection, but not bad. It's an okay song. And then Time Out of Mind, that one is kind of like Hey 19 Junior. It has a similar kind of Scholastic Rock ABC 1, 2, 3 vibe to it, but in a slightly different way. Kind of like if a progressive singer-songwriter wanted to sound a little bit suave, like a Michael Franks or something, and he wanted to do something a little bit more simple but still complex. This would be that type of a song. I dig it a lot. And then My Rival, that's an eerie and interesting song, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy it even more when I'm drinking vodka with it, but even when I'm sober, it's a cool song. And then Third World Man, that one is good. It kind of reminds me of how I would feel when I would sleep in my bed after drinking a lot of peppermint schnapps. I felt like that song, he's a third man, kind of like that. But I mean that in a good way, because it's a good song. It's slow, but I dig it. But anyway, that's my review of Gaucho by Steely Dan. I want to thank you, Justin, for suggesting this album. It's one that I grew up hearing, and I still like to hear it on occasion. Okay, well, that's been my review. Thank you. Bye.